Hello, my name's Tom Southern, and I wanted to give this little video to tell you about why I chose to invest in Tom Corson-Knowles' brilliant course, in my view, called Kindle Publishing Course. And the reason I chose to go with Tom's course is, first and foremost, he just gave me a real sense of his enthusiasm and sincerity about what he was teaching you on his course. His passion and his desire to help you learn and get your book out there and on Amazon and people reading your book is palpable. It just comes across so clearly, and it convinced me that here was someone who could help me get my books on Amazon. And one of the ways that he convinced me that his course was the one to pick out of all the other courses that might be out there is that he gave a free lesson in how to format your book. Take it from document to actual Kindle book and up on Amazon and for sale. And he did that for free. And there are courses that I've come across on the internet that charge upwards of $300 for little more than that. Not only has Tom Corson-Knowles' course taught me so much, and it's still teaching me so much because I'm working my way through it, is through his enthusiasm and what he says and his encouragement. He's actually got me writing a Kindle book, which is important. If you want to publish a Kindle book, you have to write it first, and he's just inspired me to do that. And I'm currently working on a book about how to get more traffic from Twitter, and I've also got several other books in mind and on the back burner, because he gives you these really insightful tips. Like one thing I learned from Tom is that people don't want to read a long book. It's better to segment your books into topics, deal with just topic-based books rather than a long sort of 200, 300 page book like you might buy in a bookshop. His tip is to segment it into topics. In other words, break it up into sections and different Kindle books. And that makes a lot of sense when you think about it, because not only is that easier to create a book, it's also easier for people to read. And if you think about it, a lot of people are reading books on their Kindle or their iPhone or their tablets, even their laptop. And that makes a lot of sense. The other tip was to have more than one book for sales. So say plan to write 3 books and more, but have those 3 books ready so they can go on sale, because if people like your book, then they'll want to find out other stuff by you. And instead of just selling one book, you can sell those 3, which not only means that you'll be selling more books, but you'll be making more money. And That makes a lot of sense. So for just those two tips, you also learn a great deal about how to market your book, how to get readers in the, coming to find your book, how to set it up on Amazon, how to make sure that people find your book, the best way to register it on Kindle, because there are ways that you can do it that will get your book in front of more people, and how to get to other, real reviews that people can trust. He goes into that in his course, and just so much. And I'm just really glad that I found Tom Corson-Knowles and his course. Funnily enough, I can't actually remember how I found him. It was probably looking for a course or how to write Kindle books and that. But I'm glad I did. If you want an extra bit of confirmation that his course is probably the best, or at least amongst one of the best courses out there, is to watch his YouTube channel. And if you've got time, also to listen to his podcast show. I think I've got it right, and it's the Publishing Profits podcast. So anyway, I know this has been quite a long video, but I just wanted to give you a full account of why I think you should invest in Tom Corson-Knowles' Kindle publishing course. It's brilliant, in a word, and that's the short version. The long version is this sort of 8-minute video. The short version is invest in Tom Corson-Knowles' course because it's brilliant, and you will write your Kindle book and you will have success from it. Okay then, thanks for listening. Bye.